So I took the LT1 out for a test drive. Car ran really good, felt strong, idled good, in gear and everything like that. But unfortunately, and luckily, I noticed this quick enough, which I had my eyes locked on the oil pressure gauge and the coolant temperature. But luckily, I pulled over and just because it wasn't leaking when I first started the car and was idling in gear, but I pulled over and just looked under the car and make sure nothing was leaking, and I found this leak, unfortunately. And at first, I thought it was the front seal and the transmission. That was transmission fluid, and that wasn't the case. And then I thought maybe it was where the crank wasn't flat where the rear main seal goes in. I thought for sure that would cause at least a little leak, and I did make Luke aware of this um, when I put the motor together. But they said go ahead and put it together. But come to find out, this was coming from the top of the transmission, if you can see here, and it's oil. So I get in here and do some inspecting with my camera, maneuvering my camera in there. It's about the only way to get back in there. It's so tight back there. And the first, I thought maybe I didn't put the oil pressure sending unit that goes into the block. Maybe I didn't thread it in far enough. I did use Teflon or tape, or actually the tape that's used for the Teflon tape that's used for gas and stuff like that. But maybe I thought maybe I didn't tighten it up. But looking at these videos, you'll see that area is clean, and also the china wall. I thought maybe it could be leaking from there, but that area is clean also. Here's just some more videos of inspecting that area. Now here we get a little bit of better view. You'll see that going up to the china wall, the block's clean, but on the bottom part where it bolts the transmission, that's where the oil's coming from. Alright, so if you notice in those videos, if you looked real close, you'll notice that the gasket that holds the sensor to the nut part of the sensor and the red circle there, that gasket's starting to squeeze out, and you'll notice the coolant crossover pipe that I have in there, it's oil soaked, and the oil was only on the flat part where the transmission bolt's at and not up to the china wall. So that leads me to believe that the sensor itself is leaking. So let's go replace the sensor.